Hi guys, it's been a while since I did a bot video, but today we're going to take on the 2300 Arjun. He's pretty brutal. The reason I stopped doing bot videos is it's getting to the point where it take me like 4 or 5, 6 times before I could beat them. You know, like Wally and the 1800 ones I could maybe beat after a few tries, but when it got to like Arjun, it took me like 7 tries, and it felt disingenuous to make a video saying how to beat Arjun when it took me 7 tries, you know. So I've got a bit stronger since then, so I'm gonna give him another go. I've got the black pieces. He says namaste. And we're gonna pin this knight up. Now normally we come back, don't just give up the bishop for no reason. Maintaining some tension here and just developing into the center. We got this sort of Slavic structure, but with the bishop out, so everything's good. You can get this structure and the bishop's in here, then it's alright, it's playable. But if you can get the bishop out, it's quite optimal. Normally, I mean, just anything to develop here, really. He's breaking in the center. Are we worried about this? It'd close off the center. I'd be able to go for like the Caracan-esque sort of pawn break there. If this, where would I put my knight? It's a little bit annoying, so I'm just going to take. And he offers me the bishop. Probably because his light square bishop is just staring into these pawns, not too strong. So I can take it. And then, I quite like the pressure we get here though. Because there's no light square bishop to step out of the pin. This pin becomes quite nice. So this opens up my queen. And if this, I'm really happy, I think. It doesn't allow that. I'm just going to develop step out of the pin. Okay. I'd love him to take, so I've got pressure here now. And that forces what I'd say is a weakening move on his king. So we just slide back. And now this seems natural. If he plays this, are we okay there? Come up. I know you might be worried about my king's position here, but opening up the rook seems nice. Let's do it. Can I not take the knight here? I'm not tripling my pawns. I'm gonna take with the queen. Oh, and he might take back with his queen here. Yeah, okay. So if I let him take, it's really bad for me. It gives me double isolated pawns. If I take here, he's not got any tricks with the rook winning a pawn, because this pawn's nice and strong here on c6. So I don't really want to take and correct his pawn structure towards the center. And it's going to be a while before I bring in the rooks, so probably just take this, let him have this, and castle. Takes. Rook in with check just looks too strong, doesn't it? Would be gambiting a pawn there, but I can also win maybe these two. I'm going to try that. Try for some attack. There probably isn't a big attack here, but if I just go back, why not just nabbed a cheeky pawn? Or this, even better. Doesn't this just give me everything? I've got the material, like the pawn, and I'm maintaining some attack, right? Let's try it. So maybe king up now, or rook up to defend. And now if I castle, I get even more pressure on stuff. This isn't really stressing me out. Just push the thing is, we're pushing this pawn, it makes my queen look a little silly. Maybe this and queen over onto this, targeting the weak pawn there. Blunting this battery. Yeah. So continue with the plan, attacking this pawn. And now bang. And what is Arjun doing here? If I take this, I'm hitting the queen. Queen doesn't have much forward movement here. There's no checks. I don't get it. Oh, guys, we're up 2 pawns against Arjun. Okay. Alright. So now after this, just doubling the rooks. Oh, there's this, but I mean, that doesn't have any pressure on anything, so maybe here. Okay. So what is he actually threatening here? I guess he's threatening this. Some sort of perpetual idea. Don't have a king move. I take this. Is he somehow drawing with me? Or actually, is he mating me if you can bring the rook in? I can always defend with this move. I'm gonna be greedy. But there might be this sacrifice. He's not sacrificing. Which makes me think that I'm okay. So now if I just defend my back rank, this allows this check. I'm always trying to look for the most active defense, like this would also threaten this check. But this does let him in. So I'm probably just going to have to come back. Not considering anything like that because he is threatening mate right now. So rook back. I'm trying to think, is there any difference between queen here and rook here? Rook here seems more solid, so I'm going to try that, I think. Check here. Check. Take. And my king's got an escape square, so I'm just going to try and consolidate. Still a little bit scared of Arjun. And now this. Same rules apply, right? As before. Except I'm just trying to get this check now. I'm supporting this move. Which he has to take, right? Because he can't move the queen back and defend the rook. Eh? Right? Queen defends. Okay. Well, now we just get an endgame. Which is winning. Which is winning. Come on, guys. Right. Let's not mess this up, though. So, just bring the king. I'm not going to... Sometimes I overthink these positions. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and get opposition. So if this can't go here and he can't go here, I'm just going to come over with the king. So everything's winning here. I've just got to not like blunder my pawns. So if this, some sequence where yeah, I mean, this is going to promote faster, right? And even go like that and defend this pawn. Don't see why not. Then this and this. And then we're promoting, right? Yeah, so now this just gives me 2 runners, which we call, I think we call it trousers. It's like bang, bang. If he took. But now can I just promote anyway? Okay. Coming up with the pawns. Forming a wall here. He cannot take the more backwards pawn. So I promote. So now I can just casually walk up with the king. 3 moves now. Okay, taking it. Yes, I'm travelling around the Netherlands at the minute, guys. And he takes the pawn, so we now run up with this bad boy. And try not to stalemate. So taking up position. This gives him this square. And now here. And this is the classic box. Got him in a box. And then we swing round. That's how you beat Arjun, guys. Alright, the 2300 taken down. Good luck against him. He's pretty brutal. I'm going to go away and analyse this now and see what I can learn. Apologies, I've not been able to analyse because it keeps crashing my video capture. But yeah, good luck out there, guys. See you next time. Cheers.